Spin the yard with me. Ha. Brooklyn, champion. This for all my niggas locked down, you heard? Check it out. Play humble for a minute, you bitches, but now I'm finished. Any incidentals, my niggas leaving you with the dentist. Flossing for these bitches, got most of you cat finish. On the hook for real, got you curled up like a strident. I had to pivot the mission, cause I was tripping. Doing too much for niggas just to get attention. My self-esteem had me thinking the wrong dreams. July 31st, Mustafa was born, bitch, I'm a king. You lying king, you ain't never put in pain. Spun a yard, clapped a nigga for calling you out your name. Been in cuffs, roughed up, COs kicking your face. On a drive, 4 bags, maneuvering through the state. Kawasaki, Elmira, Marcy, mid-state. Rest in peace, Robert Brooks, we all feeling your pain. Never been on the dance floor, seeing your mama ache. Tears streaming down a pretty face, only the real relate. Spin the yard, nigga.
How did you link with Kim?
I linked with Kim on the east side. I linked with Kim on 1199. I told you I grew up living in 1199 on the east side, and always had that back and forth relationship from the east side to the west side. So I always, the basketball court was over there, the recreation center. So we was going to 1189 like religiously all the way to he was about 15 till we really started coming outside. I can remember Kim moved over to the east side maybe like 12 or 13, and at that time he had a hell of a basketball name already. Like he was one of the nicest niggas in New York City is what they were saying for his age at 13, biddies and shit like that. And we moved over to our side and we thought we was nice in basketball, and I had a cousin named Dave that was super nice in basketball. So our relationship started with a bit of competition, and it always stayed like that and shit like that through the basketball and getting fresh in Harlem and shit like that. And our bond just built from young kids coming up. So we got older, going through high school, and him and Mason then went away to college. I didn't get a chance to go away to college, so I was home. My grandmother passed away. That left me by myself. Yeah, God bless her soul in the projects. And yeah, my grandmother passed away. Cam and Mace both got kicked out of school. They didn't have no place to go. Cam couldn't go to his grandmother's house at the time, but you know, we still young. Niggas didn't want to tell their grandmother they got kicked out of school or want to hear none of that, you know what I mean? So I had the house, and I needed the company at the time. My grandmother passed away. I was a lost soul for a minute. And when they came at that time, I really felt a real void in my life because I don't know what direction I was going in. I don't know if they ever knew that or if I ever told them that and shit like that, but yeah. Initially I did everything. Initially I was the hype man.
Right. But you were never behind the camera?
Like yeah, I did everything. I was a director. I directed all the Dipset videos and Cam videos that you've seen for a couple of years.
Right. And now, I know you were a hype man, but what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna start rapping, man. I can do this too.
The rapping part come with watching these niggas making so much money, and I wanted to get involved. And I always felt like I was that type of nigga. Like, I don't know if I was a rapper, but I was that type of nigga. Like, you heard? Like, something like a rapper. Like, you heard? Like, I always stood out. You heard? And people always like, you know, fuck with me for some reason.
Right.
And besides, then I started seeing that money. I'm like, man, I got to get into it and shit like that. And I took the transition from doing a bunch of business for Cam, from directing, doing marketing, and slowly but surely started rapping and shit like that. Once I learned how to do it, I always kept it in my back pocket. And when I got a chance to really go, I started going.
Spin the yard, nigga.